Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we try to uncover what really makes companies tick. And today, oh boy do we have a doozy. We're peeling back the layers on Armada Acquisition Corp. SEC's latest filing, and let me tell you, it's got some interesting pieces of the puzzle regarding a potential merger. So what is this all about? Well, this is a Form 8 cake, a pretty crucial document that companies file to announce major events. Think of it as a heads up to the public about something significant happening right now. In this case, it's all about a confidential submission for a draft registration statement with the SEC. This is basically the company saying, hey, we are getting ready to make a big move, and we're letting the regulators know first. The key date here is the 13th of November 2025. This is when the earliest reported event took place. It's the starting point for all the exciting stuff that follows. The company filing this is Armada Acquisition Corp. II. For folks who don't know what a SPAC or a special purpose acquisition company is, picture this. It's essentially a shell company with no operations that goes public to raise money with the sole purpose of acquiring an existing private company. So Armada Acquisition Corp. Tegi is looking to buy another company. Now let's talk about what kind of financial instruments this company is dealing with. They have units which are bundled together like a package deal. Each unit contains one Class A ordinary share and half of a redeemable warrant. Think of it like buying a share of stock that also comes with an option to buy more shares later under certain conditions. Then you have the warrants themselves. These are essentially options that give the holder the right to buy a Class A ordinary share at a set price, usually $11.5 in this case. They are a way for companies to raise additional capital or incentivize investors. Regulation FD disclosure. This part is about making sure everyone gets the same information at the same time. It's like a rule that says you can't give a secret tip to your favorite investor. Here is the core of the announcement. Evernorth Holdings Inc., referred to as Pubco, which I assume is the company that Armada is looking to acquire or merge with, has submitted a draft document called Form S-4 to the CC. This is a big step towards going public or completing a merger. They've also put out a press release about it. This section tells us that there will be more information coming your way. They plan to file something called a registration statement on Form S-4, which will include a preliminary proxy statement and a prospectus. This is where all the nitty-gritty details about the deal will be laid out for shareholders and potential investors to review. This is a critical disclaimer. It means that the SEC has not given its stamp of approval on whether this deal is good or bad or even fair. They're just reviewing the paperwork. It's up to investors to do their own homework. This is a heads up that the securities involved in this deal haven't gone through the full registration process yet and can't be sold in the US unless certain conditions are met. It's all about following the rules to protect investors. This part identifies who might be trying to influence shareholders to vote for or against the deal. Think of it as letting you know who is actively involved in trying to get your vote. This is important to understand. This report is just information. It's not trying to sell you anything or get you to vote a certain way just yet. It's simply informing you about what is happening. Now we get to the crystal ball section, forward looking. Statements are basically educated guesses about the future. Companies use these to talk about their hopes and expectations. They often include words like anticipate, believe, and expect. And this is a big but, these predictions come with a whole lot of ifs. They are based on what these companies think will happen now, but actual results could be very different, due to various risks and uncertainties. Here are some of the big risks they are talking about. It's like reading the fine print for potential problems. One major worry is that this whole deal might not go through. This could happen if shareholders don't approve it or if other crucial conditions aren't met. Imagine planning a big party and then realizing you can't get the venue booked. It effectively stops the whole event. Because this seems to involve digital assets, especially XRP, which is mentioned later. They are worried about how changes in the overall market or specific regulations for digital currencies could mess things up. The digital asset world is notoriously volatile, so this is a significant concern. This is a huge red flag for investors. The value of Pubco's securities is directly tied to how much XRP is worth. If XRP's price tanks, Pubco's stock could go down with it. It is like saying the value of a restaurant is directly tied to the price of a single ingredient like lettuce. If lettuce prices skyrocket or plummet, the restaurant's fate is sealed with it. This indicates a highly speculative investment. Exhibits. This is where you find the actual documents that are being referenced. This is the actual press release that was issued on the 13th of November 2025 that we talked about earlier. This is a technical file format that makes the information machine readable for computers. It's like a digital filing cabinet that the SEC uses. And finally, we have the signature. Taran Naidu, the Chief Executive Officer, has signed off on this report. This is their official confirmation that the information presented is accurate to the best of their knowledge. So what is my take on all of this? This filing is essentially a pre-announcement of a merger or acquisition. The company Armada Acquisition Corp, the SEC, as SPAC, is signaling its intent to merge with Evernorth Holdings Inc., which they call PubCo. The most striking aspect is the extreme reliance on the price of XRP for the success and valuation of PubCo. This creates a massive amount of risk for any potential investor. If you are considering investing in this deal, you are not just investing in a company's operations, you are essentially betting on the speculative future of XRP. This is a very high risk, high reward scenario, and investors need to understand that the value of their investment could swing wildly with the price of a single cryptocurrency. The company acknowledges this volatility, but the extent to which it is a primary driver of valuation is a major concern for me. It suggests a lack of diversified revenue streams or a business model not yet proven to stand on its own without the crypto influence. The direction for the company is clearly tied to the XRP ecosystem, but the opportunity lies in whether they can truly solidify their position beyond just holding and trading XRP as the market evolves. Alright, that is our breakdown of this filing. What is your take on these numbers and what they signal for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.